M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Looking to throw here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Here's the snap on 4th. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. 1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing it again here. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. One drawn up here for Lamar. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Headed out right. He's calling his own number again. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Hey, report!
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
1st and 10, here's Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's Henry on the counter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Design run, Jackson keeping it. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
There's one left for Lamar. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to work after throwing the pick. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
This dude has put it together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Dropping back to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
First and 10.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer you not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Return. Give to Henry. Massive hit. The ball's out. And the Browns pick it up. Massive hit. The ball is out. Oh, and he nearly gives it right back on the same play. Good heads-up move there to jump right
can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
34-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Henry running to the left. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. From the gun, Jackson. This run follows through. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Lamar throwing again. Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Baltimore, 1st down.
New set of downs from 37. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Back to Flowers they go. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. Ravens hold the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Browns nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Not going too well for you.
Here's a return from the 7. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to keep this one, and they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Another deal to Judkins. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Offense to the line fast. On 1st down, Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's got it over the middle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lamar back to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Connecting on the slant. Has room into the secondary. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Complete on the option. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
1st down, play action. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. It's free in the center of the field. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Setting up to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking in the air here. On the move, hit it right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw now. Caught by Washington, left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. Handoff now to Judkins. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Big man showing up the yards. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens trying to end this before the final quarter. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judkins headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
No gain. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Another one for Judkins. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Offense in a hurry up here. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, up report!
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This one's set up for Lamar. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Going with King Henry here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Another run for Henry. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Ravens 45, Browns 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lead up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the pistol, here's Junkins. Has some daylight through the 40. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Gets this over the middle to Collins. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Goes to the hurry up here. Back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
No, we change it.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Formation for
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Running in the red zone. And he is stopped just before he can score, but that effort on the return still setting him up with a first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Makes the catch. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kicking team on to try the PAT.
the kicker on for the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns take 7 points off the deficit. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. I'm drawn up here for Lamar. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that